In this video I'm going to show you how to quickly add a custom contact form to your website or blog using the Easy Lead Capture system. Okay, let's get started. If you'd like to add this to your own website or blog, first thing you want to do is open up your own website or blog in a new browser window. I'm using Google Chrome so I can open up multiple tabs in one window. Here's my test blog, and I would like to add a subscription box to the sidebar on the upper right hand side here so people can subscribe to my newsletter. Pretty simple function, and I want to make it look nice and pretty, and I want it to be fast, and I want it to be easy. So here we go. Let's go do it through the Easy Lead Capture system. First thing we want to do is log into the system. I've already got an open window and I'm logged into the system on the welcome page here. Upon getting into the Easy Lead Capture system, you're going to be greeted with our system setup checklist, and we're going to jump straight to step number 2, and we're going to have to go step 2, 3, and 4 to get our contact form set up. So let's set up a new contact form. We'll click the number 2, and here we go. We have our contact form page. This is really simple. All we need to do here is enter a name. Let's call it newsletter. Newsletter form. Email subject. This is the subject of the email you're going to receive when somebody actually submits to your form. So for this one, we'll just call it new subscriber. Next step, we have pre-styled form settings. Now these are pre-styled forms, so it'll automatically fill out all the settings below for us. We want to choose the small option here. It's for mobile pages and sidebar placement specifically. So I can go ahead and preview that, and I can see a sample here. This is totally customizable, by the way. We can change the button, the colors, fields, so you can change that. This is just a quick preset to get us going. So I'll go ahead and select the small form, and it's automatically filled out everything for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Add to My Account at the bottom. So this contact form has now been saved under my account, and it's ready to use with the site. We just have 2 more things we have to set up first. So now that we've set up the contact form, we're going to go to the home page again and just use the system checklist. We'll go to step number 3, and that's to set up a new thank you page. So we'll click on that. Now your thank you page is the page that your subscriber is going to be delivered to after they submit their information to your form. Now with Easy Lead Capture you have 2 choices. You can use a thank you page, which is built into our system, an HTML one. You can control the content on here, just type away and copy paste, use our image library to do whatever you need to do to create your thank you page. The other option is a custom redirect, and this is what a lot of our customers are using, and basically you would just give it a name, newsletter subscription thank you, and then a URL. For this URL we can just direct them to easyleadcapture.com, and this is going to send them to that URL after they have submitted their information. So I'll save that, and now you can see we've created that thank you page, and we'll go back to the home page now and finish off step 3 of our checklist. So the final step for setup with an Easy Lead Capture is to set up our new autoresponder. We'll go ahead and click on number 4, and this is basically setting up our follow-up campaign and messages that are going to go out to subscribers. So let's give it a series name. We'll just call it blog list. The from name, you would type the name of your blog or your business or yourself. Reply to email. If you reply to someone from, let's say someone replies to your autoresponder email, this is the address that that reply is going to go to. Make this autoresponder double opt-in. If you select yes, you'll be given the option to set up a confirmation message with a link inside of it that your subscriber will need to click in order to confirm their email is in fact their email. You have the option to set that up or not. In this demo we're going to click no just for quick setup. Status active, we'll make it active, and we'll hit submit. Now we've created this autoresponder series. Now it doesn't have any messages loaded into it by default, but we can do that at a later time if we'd like to. For now we just want to get the HTML code, so this final option on the right hand side here where it says generate form code, it looks like a little green folder, we want to click on that. And now we have the option to select the contact form we'd like to use. So we want the newsletter pre-made form that we made. Please select the thank you page. So we'll select the newsletter subscription thank you page we made, and enter your form box height. This is kind of a redundant setting because it doesn't matter essentially. We'll set it to 300 for now. It can be adjusted very easily. Hit submit. And as you can see, here's the form preview. That's what it looks like. And here's the code that we need to copy and paste. So I'm just going to go ahead and select all that, and I'm going to hit Control C to copy it. And then what I'm going to do is head on over to my actual blog, which is my WordPress blog, and I'm going to copy and paste that code into the appropriate place to add it into my sidebar. So here I've logged into the WordPress dashboard for my test site, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Appearance and then Widgets. And as you can see on the far right here, your browser may be a little bit different. You might have it down, lower down, but it says Sidebar. Now this is where I would basically drag and drop widgets into my sidebar. Almost every WordPress theme is going to have the same functionality, and it's going to be set up with a sidebar that will be widget capable. So if you own a WordPress site, this video applies to you. You will simply select a text widget and drag and drop it into the top box, and then you want to copy and paste that Easy Lead Capture code that you got through our system. Show you again, it's right here. I've left that window open because I'll show you in a second why. We'll go ahead and copy and paste that into our WordPress widget and click Save. And then we'll go ahead and click on our WordPress site and we'll refresh it and have a look at it. Okay, there's our form, and as you can see, it's a little bit wide. I've done that intentionally because I wanted to show you how to adjust this if it happens to you. So we're going to need to make this form a little bit thinner, and it looks like that we've set the form height a little too high because we have this white space here below the form. Very easy to fix. So what we'll do is jump on over to easyleadcapture.com. I still have that open in a window here. And I will go ahead and click on Autoresponder, Contact Form Manager. And I can see my contact form I've made here. I want to change the styling, and I can do that by clicking on this little magic wand icon. And now I'm going to scroll down, and the option I want to edit is box width, right here. This is the width of the form box itself, and I'm going to bring that down to about 220, I think. Should be a little bit better. And at the same time I do that, I'm going to need to adjust the width of the input box. This is where people edit their name and email address. So I've brought it down 20 pixels, so I'll probably bring this down 20 as well to about 160. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and click on Update, and that'll update the contact form. I can quickly jump on over and hit refresh, and there you see it's happened. I don't have to make any changes within WordPress because this is pulled from easyleadcapture.com. So all you do is make the change within Easy Lead Capture and it will automatically change on the WordPress site. So now we've got the subscribe box fitting perfectly, and we just have to adjust the height on the bottom because we don't want that gray space. To do that, we can jump into WordPress where we pasted that code, and you'll see in the code here there's a number called height, and it says 300 pixels. We can just adjust that down a little bit, let's say 250. Click Save, go to Articles, that page, hit refresh, and we've reduced that space quite a bit. We could fine tune it a little more. We could go to it and say, okay, let's make it 230, hit Save, go back, refresh. And now that's quite a bit closer, and you can fine tune it as much as you like. You can change the colors, you can change the buttons, you can change the words, but this video showed you how you can quickly get set up, and you can have a nice custom contact form on your site or your blog, and it didn't cost you a fortune to get it done.